Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the Tampa Bay Rays. Jackie Bradley Jr. started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Popped him up. Suarez into shallow left. He's there and records the first out. Digging in, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
In now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. Right side defense aligned perfectly. Moustakas is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Lau. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A runner at second, nobody out. Hopped up. Ramirez waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 1 out and a runner on second base. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Blackmon is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. The set and the 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he falls behind 0-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Blackmon looking up. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Standing in now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
0-2, here it comes. And it's fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fouled off. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Leading off the inning, Jose Ramirez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Ramirez just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
The 0-2 once more. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Out in front of it, strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Last half of the second set to go, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next.
The center fielder, Kevin.
Rounded slowly to the left side. He's got to hurry. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. So now to the plate, Charlie Morton trying to hold up there as the appeal goes to Ricky Holiday at first, and Holiday says he offered at it, so that's strike one. Has a look, now the pitch. A bullet to first base, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play.
Number 8.
Into the box, Brandon Lau. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Pillar's there. And that's the third out. That'll bring up Tony Walters as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Tony Walters.
And he popped him up. Moustakas ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So one away now in the Colorado third, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. Line drive to center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next the pitcher spot, that'll be John Gray. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 out, nobody on. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Strike three called as he can't get. Bottom of the third now, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi.
The first baseman, Ji-Man
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Blackmon going back at the track. The wall. Gone! At the plate, Mike Moustakas.
The second baseman.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Chasing after it is Bradley, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
The left fielder, number 2.
Nick Castellanos now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Looking up is Pilar, and it's gone. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And it's quickly 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Pilar. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay third inning. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Kevin Kiermaier. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Galvis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Pilar. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Galvis has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Swing and a liner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Charlie Morton. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, You can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Ready once again, Brandon Lowe. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Ji-Man Choi. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Popped him up. Lindor ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to lower his sights a little bit right now. We talk a lot about this, the elevated heater. We're seeing it so much in today's game. He's got to find a way to make this pitcher work down in the zone just a little bit more.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. Daniel Murphy steps in now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Ramirez blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe at the plate. And they are now on the board, though still well behind. In now, Kevin Pillar. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Striding into the box, Tony Walters. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Kiermaier comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. Into the box, John Gray. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Grandal has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Moustakas. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now a hard liner towards short, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one
The
gone.
left fielder, number 2.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
0-1's the count.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Walters gathers and makes the throw to first. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
There's a slogan that's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Murphy has got it, and the side. So here now is Jackie Bradley. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. On a line, that's a base hit. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he drives a liner to right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. So stepping in, Jose Ramirez popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. No balls and 1 strike. I'm set with the 0-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Into the box now, Daniel Murphy. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Pitch is popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Popped up. Back behind second. And there's out number 2. Now to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Blackmon going back. Gone! Stepping in now, Charlie Morton.
Number 50.
As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Riding in, Kevin Pillar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And Lau is there for the catch. There's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Walters. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away. Stepping up to the plate, Garrett Hampson. He went deep for a two-run homer in his previous at-bat.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball he hit for the home run, that was one of those meatball ones. A cement mixer just kind of floated up there. I'm not so sure that they're going to go back to the breaking ball here. And if they do, better location is definitely needed.
And Grandal able to make it. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brandon Lau. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Number 8.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and a good throw gets him one gone. One out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Fouled off. The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Gloved by Murphy, and he'll step on the bag himself. And Sam Hilliard is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Rockies, number 22, Sam Hilliard.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Here's Jackie Bradley now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So here's Francisco Lindor now. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at-bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But, man, he's been good so far.
And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Charlie Blackmon stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Galvis has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Number 52 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez, fouled away. 0-2 the count to Suarez. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. To short. Scooped up. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Freddie Galvis is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this will be fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Again, a 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Jose Ramirez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. That's lifted the other way out to left. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. To the plate now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Goodness, 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Count even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out. Into the box now, Tony Walters, and it's grounded just foul down the line. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And that misses. 2-1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Suarez takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. plate, Garrett Hampson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. And that misses 1-1. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless.
And he gets strike three called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
8-3 is today's final. Tampa Bay.